Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an update for my eyeshadow roulette project pan for 2018. This is the November update because today is Halloween. It is October 31st, so that means tomorrow is November 1st. This year has gone by so fast. Before we get started, we have a dog in the background. It's my neighbor's dog. We're just watching her, so if like she starts snoring or something, it's a dog. And I did make a ton of progress this month, so let's just jump right into it. So if you don't know what this project is, you can find the other updates on my channel, but I randomly pick 5 eyeshadows at a time using random.org and my spreadsheet, and I use them until I hit pan, and then if I hit pan on them, I rotate them out and rotate something else in. So this month I managed to hit pan on 4 of the 5 shadows. That is absolutely insane. I worked so hard this month just using these shadows. Like, I didn't use anything else. So the first shadow came from the Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette, and it was the shade Gemstone, which is this shade right here. And I know it might be a little hard to see, but there is a tiny pan in there. So this one is being rotated out, and I'm going to rotate something else in its place. The second eyeshadow that I hit pan on is from the Buxom White Russian on the Rocks palette. And the shade was White Russian with a twist, and if you have been following my updates, this has been in here since before summer. That's a long time. It took me forever to hit pan on this eyeshadow, but as you can see, there is pan in this shade right here, which is White Russian with a twist. So this one, again, is being rotated out and something else is being rotated in. The third eyeshadow is from the ColourPop You Had Me at Hello palette, and the shade was called The Knot, and it was this shade. And as you can see, I have a little pan in there. This one took me a little bit to hit pan on. I was using this as an eyeshadow and as a highlight all month, and I finally hit pan like last week. And I was using it as a highlight, so like the palette is super dirty because it was a little powdery as a highlight, but I finally hit pan on that. And I don't know if any of you have this palette or any of the other ColourPop palettes. This palette is the one that's a little bit more expensive because it has the mirror. But I think that it's actually a good price because the shadows in here have 1.1 grams. And this is another shadow in this project, but this is the Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights. This one, the shadows have 0.85 grams. So you're getting more product in these pans than you are these. So these pans are a little bit bigger. So the $2 extra for the mirror and a little bit more product, I don't think that's bad at all. That's just something that I noticed this month because I had both of the palettes in this project. And then the fourth shadow that I managed to hit pan on is coming from the Jaclyn Hill palette. The shade was Meeks, which was this shade right here. And the shade kind of made the pan a little dirty, so it might be a little hard to see the pan, but I have hit pan in the shadow. This one wasn't extremely hard to hit pan on. Since it was so dark, I was using it in the crease as well as on the lid for different looks using the other shadows. So that one wasn't too bad to hit pan on like I thought it was going to be. So the fifth shadow, just to give you the update, I have not hit pan on the shade in this palette, but I have a super good dip in it. Again, this is the Dream Street palette by Kathleen Lights, and the shade that I had picked was this one right here called Water Bearer. And it might be hard to see, but I do have a dip in it. I'm like super close to hitting pan. I'm wearing it today. That's what's on the halo eye. I thought I was going to hit pan on it, but I didn't. But that's okay. It's just going to roll over to next month, and I'm probably going to hit pan on it next month. Okay, so since I hit pan on those 4 shades, I'm going to be randomly generating 4 more to roll in. So I pulled up random generator on my phone, and you guys are going to kill me because I've done a little bit of shopping. I've shopped at the Sephora sale, and I plan on shopping again next weekend. So my numbers went up a little bit, and they're probably going to continue to go up, which I'm just a failure this year. Next year's a new year. So I've set it from 1 to 1,167, and we're just gonna generate 396. So the first one is 396, which is Sparks from the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette. Number 2 is 893. Which is Ounce from the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. Number 3 is 895, which is also from the Naked Heat palette, the color Sauced. And number 4 is 373. Which is the color from the Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette. That's funny that we got numbers like so close together. So I'm gonna go get those palettes and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So in addition to the Water Bearer shade, we're gonna be using the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. The colors that were randomly generated were Ounce, which is this shade right here, and Sauced, which is this shade right here. So the first one and the third one. And that's really nice, so that I can have a matte white to work on. Well, I think it's a little satin. It's not completely matte, but I can use that to set my primer. And then Sauced is a nice, like, peanut buttery color. The next shade was from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Vault. These next 2 shades are both from the Vault. This one's from the Bling Boss palette, and it's this Sparks shade right here. It's like a red color, and that's really pretty. And then the last shade is from the Dark Magic palette, and it is the color Shh, which is this matte brown right here. So this month's looking like we have all mattes, which is very different because last month we basically had all shimmers. That's why, I think that's why I hit pan so easily, because they were all shimmers and I can multitask them for like highlights and eyeshadows. These are all mattes, and I have like 2 mid-tone browns, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit pan on all of them this month like I did last month, but we'll see. I'm really excited about the white. The white might be the shade that I hit pan on first, but we'll just see. So that's all I have for you today for my update. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe down below and hit the little bell to get notifications of when I upload videos next. And please leave comments down below of future videos that you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. Bye!